An overpriced mid-gen upgrade, some backwards compatibility with the OG Xbox, and a lot of multiplats. A lot of multiplats. Am I excited? Am I jumping to my roof? Am I overblown with exaggerations of amusement and grandeur? No, not really. Okay, so we finally are here. We finally finished up talking about Microsoft's press conference for E3 2017. I'm going to give my review. Microsoft, you devils, you're trying to be slick, but you're not so slick. You see, a lot of games they showed, they tried to say some fancy terminology like these are launch exclusives. Launch exclusives are going to be around on the Xbox One X when it releases, but the launch exclusives aren't particularly exclusive to that platform. It's like the most hilarious thing I ever seen, and I can see right through the bullshit. It's like, yeah, we have launch exclusives on the Xbox One X, but you can buy these exclusives anywhere else. Then we have Xbox One exclusives. You can buy these exclusives on PC, Windows 10 integration. You see, this whole fiasco, this whole thing with Windows 10, this is the reason why there's no reason to buy an Xbox One, because, I mean, if you could buy it anywhere else, there's really no console exclusive games that you have on the Xbox One that you can't get on another platform. And then you have a lot of people saying, we already saw things like Black Desert, we already saw things like Minecraft. Why are these things on stage for Microsoft? Why aren't they showing anything really stellar or impressive? We see a lot of multiplats being displayed on stage now, and I think this is where the turning point is going to begin for Microsoft. Let's get into the elephant in the room. We're talking about the Xbox One X. What do I think of the name? I think they should have kept Scorpio. I mean, Xbox One X. It sounds like a fucking porno. I know they were being slick because the abbreviations spell out Xbox, but this name sounds terrible. Like X videos, Xbox X, you know, XXX Xbox. It's so ridiculous, man. I cannot stand this name. I wish they would have kept the original Scorpio name, the Xbox One X. I understand they are trying to show that this is basically in the lineage of the Xbox One, is basically an upgrade to that, but I still don't like it. I think the code names so far in this console generation have sounded much more superior than the names they came out with for the final result. Let's talk about the bullet points really quickly. It will be priced at $4.99 USD. Garbage. I don't like it. I know it was going to be expensive, but I figured they would undercut and at least make this 400 tops. 500, way too much. Not interested. They aren't showing enough games for me to buy this system. Now we have the release date, November 7th, which is good. It's near Christmas, so people are going to at least eat it up. Then we have Microsoft will release an Xbox One enhancement patch to the One X for certain games. They didn't really clarify on what this meant, but I assume it meant that they were going to enhance the previous Xbox One games with 4K resolution, with 4K results. Next, we move on to the backwards compatibility coming to the Xbox One from the original Xbox. They are going to open up their catalog of OG Xbox games, and they are going to release them on the Xbox One. I love this. It's great. More backwards compatibility. This is amazing. I talked about digital preservation in the past. they should really preserve these games that they released that people really enjoyed. They are making enhancements to these games as well. They really didn't go into specifics about that, but I am overall excited to see that they're going to open up their catalog of original Xbox games and let people play them on the newer systems. Alright, so let's get to these games because I'm very eager to talk about them. So first off, we have Anthem. Anthem is a sci-fi shooter. It looks to be that way. A sci-fi shooter that's open world. The graphics are phenomenal. I think is going to be severely downgraded, unfortunately, because it looked too good to be true, especially running on the Xbox hardware. I think it's going to get a massive downgrade, maybe some upgrades on the Xbox One X. The game also has underwater that looks very lush and amazing, jetpacking underwater. I am looking forward to it on my PlayStation 4 because everyone thought this game was going to be a Xbox exclusive because it was at Microsoft's event, but it's going to be multi-plat, so that's one opportunity that they could have scored from BioWare out of the water. Well, time to move on. So we have Minecraft in 4K. I really don't care about Minecraft. I'm sorry. A lot of indies were on this list that I seen before and I wasn't really impressed. They have a super duper graphics pack that was apparently already on PC. You could already make Minecraft look better on PC. It's coming out in the fall. I'm not really interested. Next we have Sea of Thieves gameplay. This game also looks like it could be fun with friends. It looks like it doesn't have a high budget. I mean, granted, I like Rare. It's Rare, but it seems like I would not go out and buy a console for Sea of Thieves. And if it's on Windows 10, well, I could just play it on Windows 10. Uh, that's how I feel about Sea of Thieves, honestly. Like, zero hype about it. I'm glad the game is still in production for all those people that care. However, it's not really appeasing me in the slightest. Now, granted, I do love the fact that you can cannonball yourself to an enemy ship and hijack it. You know, that's pretty impressive. And you can also get eaten by sharks, apparently. That's pretty fun, but it seems like it's going to be a flash in the pan live stream like once a week type of game, and you're going to live stream it once or twice and never pick it up again. That's how it seems to me. Next, we have Metro Exodus gameplay. It looked pretty fantastic once again. I never played the Metro series. I like the fact that enemies can attack you, break the glass, but apparently when they break the first person screen, that was in the previous Metro games. I like how lush and very apocalyptic the game looks. Apparently the game is going to focus on survival elements. Going to be really interesting there. So I never played a Metro game, but it seems like now's the time to start. It comes out in 2018, so Metro fans, look forward to that. Next, we have Assassin's Creed Origins, and oh boy, I have a lot to say. Poppin'. It seems to have a lot of unfinished textures and stuff like that. The combat seems very slow and very unresponsive. I mean, most AC games, granted, the combat does improve and feel like hit and miss criteria in some of the Assassin's Creed games, but I feel as though it's really slow here and boring. And I don't like that. I don't like how the combat is tailored here. Assassin's Creed Origins, I do love the Assassin's Creed series. I played Assassin's Creed 1 and I'm currently playing 2 right now, and I'm really enjoying the second game. But I feel as though Assassin's Creed is one of those series that really needs to take a big hiatus. Every time Ubisoft says we're going on hiatus, they just tend to bring it back constantly. They keep milking that money train. I do appreciate that they are using Egypt as a backdrop for this new Assassin's Creed. I would have preferred Japan, but it seems like same old standard AC gameplay, nothing awe-inspiring, nothing monumental, nothing that seems like a revolutionary step in the right direction for AC gameplay. I'm just very desensitized to Assassin's Creed gameplay at E3. It's like, whatever. Same old thing. Same old thing. Well, I'll play it when it's on a discount. That's how I feel about it, honestly. So let's move on. Let me skim through the notes here real quick. So we have Forza 7, meh, whatever. 4K 60 FPS racing game, I'm not a fan. Life is Strange is getting a prequel. I never played the first game, so I have no opinion. Next, we have Crackdown 3 gameplay. Now, granted, it was very hilarious to see the Old Spice guy, Terry Crews, there just having a ball. I hope he's in the game. But as for the gameplay of Crackdown 3, I mean, yeah, standard Crackdown affair. I am glad it's coming out. Someone pointed out that it seems like they really got rid of a lot of destructible elements, which I thought they were toting that in the past, saying that they were going to put a lot of destructible environments. They said the city will be absolutely chaotic and destroyable. I don't know if that's still a thing, but someone pointed that out, and I'm like, if they really went back on their word, that's kind of shitty and hypocritical, to be honest. But if they didn't, then it's whatever. Next we have what else we have here. We're skimming through the list. We're skimming through the list live. Next we have Cuphead. I'm glad this game is getting a release date. It comes out September 29th. Cuphead looks incredible. I'm glad they really took that time and went back and put extra polish. They put extra stuff in the game, apparently. I'm really looking forward to Cuphead. Next, we have State of Decay 2 gameplay. I'm going to be honest. It looked trash. I'm not going to lie. It looked trash. I think the problem was the fact that they seem to put this unfinished product on the show floor, and it shows really, really bad. I mean, we have everything. We have popping, we have bad textures, we have fucking glitches, we have fucking frame rate drops everywhere. That was not a good presentation when they showed that game. And I'm gonna be honest, man, it really dawned on me. I really thought and said, this looks like hot garbage. Why does it look so unfinished? I don't get it. Maybe they will iron the game out, of course, but if you're going to show something at E3, make sure it's at least up to par. Let's move on to Deep Rock Galactic. I looks like an indie game once again. I don't really know much about it. Someone said it coexisted in the past. It's an indie game. I mean, I have nothing against indie games, but I think they should be judged and rated accordingly as all other AAA games. No game is above criticism. If an indie game looks not that stellar, I'm going to say something about it. If an indie game looks well, I'm going to support it, and that seems to be the problem here. It seems like Microsoft tried to play it safe by catering to the indie crowd once again, and it seems like it really didn't pay off for them in the long run. If you have a conference, you need bombshells. You need the fact that you're going out there and you're saying that we have all these exclusives not coming to PlayStation. We have all these games not coming to other platforms. We have marketing deals. We have better stuff. We have this. We have that. It's like people don't like the fact that other people in the gaming community are competitive, but that's how it is. I mean, everyone wants their console to be the best that it can be, and Microsoft is not showing that to me as a PC and PS4 player. Granted, some of the stuff they showed looked good, but let's be honest, they had a lot of multiplats there, and I can get them elsewhere. I mean, it wasn't a bad conference, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It wasn't stellar. It wasn't as good as it could have been. And that's how I feel about the Microsoft conference for E3 2017. I give this conference an overall C. A solid C. Anyone can be better than EA, people. It's just that damn true. I will see you guys later. Peace out.